So today, I want to talk to you about adjusting your attitude. Let's consider this an attitude adjustment hour without alcohol. Because that's what happy hour used to be called back in the day. So how do you do that, right? Adjusting your attitude. Usually we react, right? When we see something, our first instinct is to react to it. And sometimes the best way to check your attitude or adjust your attitude is to take a minute and don't react. I know that's hard. We are creatures who react. We don't react on instinct like animals. God has given us free will and the ability to think independently. But sometimes we just react to situations. And the situations that we react to sometimes are negative. And if they're negative, that can shape our attitude. So what I want to talk to you about today is how to reshape your attitude away from negativity. You might have already turned her off, said, oh, I do that. Don't worry about it. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you're anything like Popsie Guy, you struggle with that. So the first thing I would suggest to help reshape your attitude is, before you get out of bed in the morning, is to take an inventory of all the good things you have, otherwise known as the blessings that you have. Chances are good, if you're watching this, then you've got technology, which means you live in a country or an area that there's hot running water. There's clean clothes to wear, a comfortable bed to sleep in. If you've got those things, raise your hand and be thankful for them. That's going to help your attitude first thing in the morning. All right, I've got a sign our daughter gave to us years ago, not that long ago, but it said, what does it say? It says grateful attitude. Start each day, with a grateful heart. And I'm going to sit on the swings here. I think that's awesome. If you can start each day with a grateful heart, you're way ahead of everybody else. Because most people are concerned about what the day is going to look like, and they try to control it. So don't try to control the day. Not that the day is going to be out of control, but the more firm you put your grip on that day, the more likely it is to get out of control. So that's the number one thing, right? Number two thing, actually number one, is wake up in the morning with an attitude of gratitude. I know it's hokey, it sounds kind of silly, but do it. It'll change your attitude. Second one is just what I talked about. Third one, I think, is as important, is get out of yourself, right? We have a tendency to get wrapped up in our own lives and our own problems, and we can't see some of the things that are just happening right around us where we can have a positive impact and be encouraging to someone else. So by getting outside of yourself, then you're not focused on you and your problems and how life is treating you if you're having a bad day. You're more likely to think, how can I help? I see a situation where somebody needs help and I want to step in and help. That's going to improve your attitude because you're outside of yourself. Another way to do it is to read and consume positive media. I said this on my last video, is that if the news is getting you down, it's designed to. It's not even worth seeing. That's what news stands for. So instead of doing that, instead of filling your mind with all these really horrific stories and all the things that you wish you didn't know and would like to unsee if you can, fill your mind with things that are more positive, whether it's reading, whether it's studying scripture, whether it's sitting with somebody who has a good attitude that you want to emulate. Those are things I think that you and I can do a much better job in being intentional on how we change our attitude. I want to show you the water. I was going to film down by the boat ramp, but some fisherman came in. He had his radio blasting, and I didn't want to get a copyright strike because of the songs that were being played. These things a YouTuber has to think about, otherwise everything gets flushed down the toilet, all this hard work. Anyway, just those are some of the things I want to share with you. Share this with other people, because we live in a time right now where we need an attitude adjustment. We need good things and good vibes to be coming off of us, so that after we meet with somebody, whether it's somebody we know, love, and hang out with, or it's somebody we met for the first time at the grocery store checkout line, or what have you, we want to leave people feeling better after they've met us than jumping in the swamp and swimming around in the sludge just to have something in common. Last tip, I keep coming with these tips. Try to avoid people like that. Try to avoid people who want to talk about negative things all the time. They may be your friends. You can encourage them to get out of that sludgy swamp, as I said the other day, by turning off the TV, intentionally picking up something encouraging to read, something that will make their lives even better. And by extension, they'll want to share that feeling. And other people will see that feeling and will see it. They'll just see what a better outlook that person has, and they'll want to be around them more. Does any of this make sense? I'll be brutally honest with you. You can hear the music now. I was down at the boat ramp and I just did a video on the 5 signals that you need to pay attention to that you're going to lose your job. I hated it. It came out okay, but you know why I hated it? It's depressing. I don't want to do depressing stuff. Life's too short. So chime in, send me a comment, let me know what you think. Give me some ideas on things that you'd like me to talk about, because as I said earlier, I'm not going anywhere. We're going to build this YouTube channel together. If you haven't already done so, do me the honor of subscribing, throwing up a like or a comment. That would be very helpful, and I'd really appreciate it. So until we meet again, this is Popsie Guy signing off, saying have a positive day. Bye-bye.